I left YouTube, I flew to somewhere, I studied hard, I got into some universities, and I'm feeling what really to do with life now. I'm not gonna stay in this place. I need to move out there and I need to study right there. When we were a child, basically in school, we had a perception that university life is the most chillest life in the entire universe. Like you go to university, you chill, you have like your GFs, the girls surrounding you, you have parties, you have stuff like that. But when now you come to the reality and ask the seniors, is that university life is full of only chill, no study, just graduate and then get a really high paying job? They'll say like, no man, you cannot even chill. If you chill, your results are gonna be killed. Okay, that's a really legit point. So why you didn't really chill me when I was in my high school? Cause I feel like I kind of lost most of it, just thinking that okay, one day everything is gonna end, and everything is gonna end, and I'm gonna get a better job. Okay, why I'm talking about job, better place to study actually. So I think in my life, so far after I got admitted to the best school in my town in the third grade, I kinda disappointed my parents since then until now. There is something called a scholarship, or we call it Britti. Now the thing of this thing is that their test taken in class 5, class 8, and class 10, and after you finish your 12. Now after finishing this, depending on your grades, some students get a scholarship type thing, amount of money, and some students actually not get that amount of money. Now for my reasoning, I actually never got that scholarship, which is kinda one of the things I just didn't like. And the second disappointment of my entire life is probably I couldn't got into a good college. Okay, so I studied in a local college of my town, and I just wanted to study in the best college of my country, but I didn't got accepted or admitted because we don't have those accepting system writing essays and showing what clubs you go, because there's no clubs. Because there's no clubs. We don't have those. We just need to give a really shit type exam system, and you just everything depends on that. Now, when I got into college, okay, just a quick reminder: if you're not from Bangladesh, okay, I'm just telling the country name. You live in somewhere else, you probably tell college under graduation. But we kind of we are like a big dudes. We call up to 10th grade school, then we call 11th and 12th grade college, and then after that, we call actually undergraduation going to university. So if you have confusion, let me just clear that thing up, because I feel like that's really important to tell my upcoming story. So in Bangladesh, I wanted to be an engineer. So there's a few options. The obvious option is Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology, my dream place where I really wanted to study there, because it's like a dream of every single student in this country called Bangladesh. Now the problem of that is there's a lot of barriers to study in the Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology. The first major barrier is that you need to get certain grades on HSC exam, which is higher secondary certificate in a short form, and then if you get those grades, only a handful picked amount of people can sit on those exams. I was one of them. In the exam day, I was exhausted because, the things I loved, the things I studied really hard betrayed me the most. So, from a point of view, I really loved mathematics from I was in fifth grade actually, and I really did good in mathematics on throughout my college life. However, in the exam of Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology, the math question was really tough. I mean, I barely could answer a few of them. The physics question was okay, but I guess I made some mistakes. And the chemistry question also had some things which were out of the syllabus. I never studied those things. They just came in the exam, and I was like, what I'm gonna do right now? And I just left those questions untouched. Okay, now to be honest, let's be clear. The second best university, or the second best general university of Bangladesh, is the University of Dhaka. So I got admitted there. I don't know how. I just give the subject choice today. Now, irony is that in Dhaka University, you can also study engineering subjects like there's computer science, there's electrics and electronics, and a lot of things. Now, the problem I have is they also require you to get a limit, a minimum mark in their 100-mark exam. So, in their 100-mark exam consists of 4 subjects. One is physics, math, biology, and chemistry. Now, in all the other subjects, I got more than 15, so I can be eligible in any subject. But in particularly physics, I only got 10 out of 25. And the minimum requirement to get any engineering subject is 13. And if you want to get things like computer science, you need to get a 15, not only in physics but also in mathematics, which led me to not get a lot of subjects like computer science, electric and electronic engineering, robotics and mechatronics, and software engineering, and applied chemistry and chemical engineering. Okay, I didn't got all of those subjects. Then I was like, what I want to study? And there are a few subjects which are basically biology related. And oh, see, my camera just fell off. So I found this subject which is really new. It's called applied statistics, and they just added data science to the syllabus just a few years ago. Now I feel like that's the thing I want to study because I want to make AI and kill Facebook and YouTube. Okay, I'm just kidding. I just gave that in the first choice. I do not know what's that. I just gave it because I feel like it's gonna sounds cool. Now in the second choice, there were no options left. Like there were no engineering subjects, so I really wanted to take math in the second priority. Because I love mathematics, as I told before, but then I felt like, okay, math is the thing that effed me up during my exam test of my dream university. And after thinking a lot, I find out that being a mathematician doesn't really give you a job, because math is one of those subjects which is taught in computer science, electrical and electronic engineering, and in data science. Like mathematicians can transfer into data scientists or other stuff that includes math, but math purely itself, like I would get self satisfaction, but in the job market I probably have a few options, like I can be a math teacher, and I don't see more than that option. Probably, yeah, some other jobs might like to hire a student who have studied in maths because they're intelligent, but that's like a really not good field in. I don't know. I'm just idiot. So I take pharmacy in the second choice because I don't know. That sounds also kind of cool subject because I'm gonna make medicine and cure the world from cancer. In the third choice, I wanted to give maths again, but then things come and I was like, okay, why just be a chemist? Then I just choose chemistry. Now, probably my ranking isn't that far behind that I can actually go beyond this, but I then put genetic engineering. Now, I might say, why you put genetic engineering so behind? because I wanted to take genetic engineering in the first place, but I do not know why. But every single people I talk, they just skip about genetic engineering, and the rest of the people say that genetic engineering doesn't have a job in Bangladesh. A hell country. Like, if you want to study in a demanding subject, people are gonna say, bro, there's no job on this subject. If you want to study something like physics, people would say, physics is really, really hard. You cannot pass in physics and die unemployed, which is also not a good thing. Which is also not a good thing. Which is also not a good thing. Okay. Life feels pretty boring. I have a lot of friends who didn't got admitted to anywhere because they didn't get the chance to get admitted. Bangladesh education system is absolutely shit. Uh, uh, what to say, man? Why do you take so much competitive exams and put people to like a single piece of paper to decide what the hell they want to become? And the more problematic thing is that some universities have so bad exam system, that some people, literally, some people used AI to pass the exam, and the teachers didn't notice until they got caught in a different university's exam doing the same shit, and then they got, you know, that's bad. That's bad. Like, students like me try to, live in their dreams and try to get the good degree, and then there's some the stupid dudes who just didn't study and just want to get away with it by cheating somehow or other how. That's not good. That's not good. So there's some exams left, like the general science and technology universities. I'm not gonna give any more exams because I'm exhausted by giving exam after exam, exam after exam. One another big thing is that Bangladesh, you want to study engineering, how many hell amount of exams you need to take to prove that you want to be an engineer? Yeah, I needed to give exam to every single freaking engineering university that is in Bangladesh. The reason I'm not going to other universities, so I might get a chance right there, is because they're not established in Dhaka, which is the freaking city which has everything. Like, the town I live in doesn't have anything. Like, it doesn't have anything. It doesn't really have anything. It's just bland. Like, you want to do something, it doesn't have anything. You want to go something, there's like two freaking places, a pond and a temple, and then there's nothing more than that. I think Bangladesh needs to make a society where at least in every single region there needs to be a good university, and studying in that university should be pride to all. And the exam system of this freaking admission test needs to be revisited and should make somewhere where the students actually don't get freaking depressed. So, okay, I'm saying barely. I went to Dhaka and studied with my friends, and one of my friends got really depressed because he didn't got to any universities. He's really, 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 really depressed, though he was one of the toppers in schools. How can you explain that, man? How can you explain that? Take that with a pinch of salt. This video is definitely never gonna go viral because I make videos that never gets viral. My last few videos had 0 to views and okay. Most of my videos had like 0 views. I don't love YouTube because YouTube doesn't love me. Even if I just upload a video to a channel of mine which has around 2K subscribers, I'm seeing there's only 20 views. What did the rest of the people do? Yeah, if you watch this thing till end, you're a legend, dude. You need mental support. Go and see a psychiatrist. Say what that's called, psychiatric. Okay, some people who treat mental health, because I don't think you're mentally well. Bye.